Trip to Boston ahead. That's going to be fun for him.
Sing it out. We'll be listening, that is for sure.
Will.
We want to mention, too, the MDA telethon coming up on Labor Day that also raises money to fight ALS.
And they've made a lot of progress over the years, too, thanks to the support of everyone every year during the telethon and throughout the year in fighting Lou Gehrig's disease. So we are behind you. That is for sure.
That's right.
Well, let's begin tonight with a look, first of all, at our diary from a year ago today. Yes, it's hot right now, but look back 1 year. By the way, this is our new feature on our weather page on KXAN.com at the bottom of the weather menu, very bottom right there. It says Weather Diary. You can look back at any year over the last 15 years. Notice 1 year ago today, it was 100 degrees. It was a record-breaking high, the beginning of a long, hot, record-breaking summer. But we also noted in our diary last year a tragedy that occurred on this date. A 1-year-old child out in West Austin accidentally left in a car, succumbed to the heat. So very, very important reminders we head into these summer months. Check out our diary anytime. If you don't want to just look at today's date in history, put your dates over in that box on the far right-hand side of the screen, and whatever day you want to look at over the last 15 years, it's there. Well, let's take a look at the weather outside. Right now, we are mostly sunny to partly cloudy, and it is currently 91 degrees. 8 o'clock tonight, 86. 10 o'clock tonight, 81. So it stays warm all evening long. Looking ahead now to our Memorial Day weekend. Every afternoon, we're expecting to be in the low 90s. The winds shouldn't be quite as gusty as they have been, though. So maybe a little chop out here on the lake, but not as much wind as today and yesterday and even the day before. About a 10 to 15 mile per hour wind on average over the next couple of days. Right now, everybody in the low 90s or upper 80s. It's warm, it's muggy. In Austin, it's 91 and partly cloudy. It's 90 at the airport. Skies mostly cloudy out there. Winds breezy, south-southeast, 15, 14 miles per hour, gusting up to 25 over at times. Sunset tonight's at 8:25. Grass disappeared from the pollen count today, but we still have a high mold count, 1,644. Around Texas, look at Laredo. 106 degrees right now. 91 in San Angelo, 93 degrees up in Dallas. Houston coming in at 85. Look at this moisture coming up here. That's actually coming off Hurricane Bud off the west coast of Mexico. Even a few isolated light rain showers trying to form back there, but we're not very optimistic that that moisture is going to bring us anything in the way of rain. The main storm track, too, is way up here, hugging the Canadian border a little far to the north for this time of year. We don't like that. We are seeing some tropical development. I quickly went past accidentally there the system off the southeast coast. Hurricane Center thinks that may become a tropical depression this weekend and maybe move toward the northeast coast of Florida or the coast of Georgia. There's Hurricane Bud we're talking about. South of Puerto Vallarta right now, hurricane warning up there for the Puerto Vallarta area. The storm, though, is weakened. It's a Category 1 at the present time. Should move right up to Puerto Vallarta, weaken to a tropical storm, do a U-turn, come back out into the Pacific, but remain very weak and then dissipate early next week the way it looks right now. But it actually is sending a little bit of moist air our way. Unfortunately, we're not expecting rain, and our new 2-week outlook takes us to June 8. Drier than normal then, too, and hotter than normal as we head into June as well. Not good news. Tonight, temperatures low mid-70s, above average. Tomorrow, low 90s, also a little above average. In Austin, late night low clouds, south winds breezy, 74. Tomorrow morning, we're overcast, then the sun breaks through, 92. A little bit warm, and then on this 7-day forecast, nothing changes through Memorial Day. That chance of rain I mentioned is less than 10% each day through the holiday. I wouldn't worry about it. Next chance of rain, next Thursday, and that's 20%.
Thank you, Jim. A messy